Hi everybody, and welcome to day 6 and 7 of ICAD 2020. So for day 6, I am just taking a piece of paper that I had sprayed gloss sprays on when I was experimenting with them for the first time. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, I have not had a whole lot of luck with gloss sprays. So if you have any tips or I don't know, advice, things to try, I'd love to hear it because so far I'm just not digging them. So you'll remember this piece of paper from past ICAD videos. I keep adding to it like extra inks and stuff. So I decided that one is becoming an ICAD for day 7, and I'm working on them both kind of at the same time. So I have some fuchsia gloss spray there and a new stencil for me from Joggles. It is called Fiddley Ferns, and I believe I've used this in one of the other videos as well. I do love this stencil. So I sprayed it on the day 6 card, and then I took the ink that was left on the stencil and dabbed it onto the day 7 card. Now as you can see here, I didn't get a full coverage in the stencil, so I'm just taking it and trying to color it in where it's faded or it seemed to miss some altogether. So really there wasn't a whole lot of work to these cards, not at all. I'm taking some Marabou acrylic spray in, I think it's lemon zest, and just adding some to the card. And I let these dry, I don't know if it was overnight or just many hours. I'm taking some Lucky Clover Distress Oxide ink and going around the edge of the card just to warm up and soften the edges a little. And then for this one, I outlined the leaf in white, and in the other card, I outline it in black. And I'm using Posca paint pens. I am done up to day 12. So I think maybe tonight I should have a play session where I try to knock out a whole bunch of cards. It would be awesome if I could get caught up and even have some backgrounds done to be ahead a little. That would be awesome. I haven't been playing a whole lot, and when I do play, it's just long enough to get a ICAD done, and I'm not even getting to do that every day. Because like I've said in other videos, I'm still working on the website, so all the extra time I have, I'm usually putting into that. Well, except for, the regular stuff like cooking supper and cleaning up and stuff like that. But believe me, I don't waste too much time cleaning. Do what I gotta do, and I do it quickly and get it done and over with. I hate cleaning. So for this card, I add a quote, and that is it. Very simple, but I like it. I really do. Like sometimes, and I mean, the background is not even crazy, but I don't know, sometimes simplicity is quite nice. And this quote says, "If you can't beat them, that's okay, because it's not actually a competition. So just focus on enjoying your own life." Amen. So as you can see, I haven't tried it if the marker is completely dry, but if it isn't quite dry, you can take a baby wipe and wipe it off. Now, I don't know if that will work on all surfaces. It's probably because it's on a gloss spray background, which, you know, has that slippery, plasticky feel. So maybe that's why it wiped off so easily. But I was happy it did because the writing was a little bit messy and thick. So it was nice to be able to wipe it off and redo it. And that is it for day 6. So for day 7, we're taking that other one, and I just add pretty much a bunch of clusters off to the side. And that is it. And I really like how this one turned out. So I have this box, and some of it is just like that little pile there you see at the bottom of the screen. That is when I was playing with glass sprays and, I don't know, just trying stuff and trying to like them. And I wasn't making anything for anything in particular. I was just playing, so I have that pile in there. I have some die cuts in there, scrap pieces. So I was just trying to pull from stuff that already existed instead of making more stuff. The one thing I do find I like with gloss sprays is stamping with it. That's the only thing so far that I've done with them that I really like. And when I see other people use them, like things they post where they use gloss sprays, I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I do it and nope, it is not beautiful. I don't know if it's color choices, because like I've said before, I only have 6 colors, so I don't know if it's the color combos that's not working, but I refuse to buy more. Not with not loving these, so I don't see the point in spending more money on it. So I have figured out my cluster, and then I'm going to take it to the oh no, I haven't. Oops. I add a quote from Dina Wakley's Collage Words, and then I'll be done my cluster. And the one I chose, it says, "Your dream is outside your comfort zone." And once I work that cluster together, I take it over to the sewing machine, and that's how I add it to the card. I don't use any glue anywhere, so all the pieces can be like pulled up and you can look underneath at the full ICAD. And that is it for day number 7. Well, thanks so much for watching. Bye.